I am comparing the Miracase phone mount with the Android phone mount. One is more temporary and one is more permanent. So let's talk through them. So the Miracase phone mount, as you can see, I have it screwed on to my air vent. And now it's easy to remove, so you can move it from car to car. So if you're going into a rental, a friend's car, letting someone borrow it, it's really easy. You just unscrew it here, and then it can be easily removed. As you can see, it has some decent aeration here to help so that your phone doesn't overheat. And of course it's sitting on the vent, so it's going to get the air on there. So just be aware of that. So if you are, if you do have the heat on, it is going to be directly impacted because it's sitting on the air vent. So it does have those slight slots. So I guess if you have the heat on, it's not going to be so direct, which is nice. But if you're needing some cool air, you do have a little ventilation right here. Now when it comes to moving the angle of this, it's a little more stiff. And of course you can adjust that by unscrewing this, but this also keeps this whole piece together. So once you've moved it to the angle you want, you're going to want to retighten it. So there's just a couple of steps when it comes to moving the angle of it. You can move the angle of it without unscrewing it. It's just a little more stiff with this one, but otherwise it's a great option. Now it's really easy to reinstall. You just hook it over your vent and you tighten that piece right there, and it's good to go. Now for the magnet, of course, the most important part, how well does it hold your phone? I would say the magnet's pretty good. You can jiggle this around and I don't feel any give when I'm jiggling this around. I would say it's not as strong as the Android phone mount, the other one, but it is really decent, especially for a temporary phone mount. Now I want to talk about this Android one. This is definitely one that is going to stay in your car and it's not going to go anywhere for a long time. What I love is when you're not using it, you can fold it down, as you can see, and then when you're ready to use it, you just pull it up like this. This movement is pretty stiff, so you're going to want to use two hands to kind of like stabilize this and move it up. But that means it's not going to be jiggling your phone as your phone sits on it. Now, like I said, the magnet is quite a bit stronger to me. If there's more of a pull when I pull it off, but not much more. So comparably, like, I don't think you're going to be losing out too much if you were to do the temporary one, but this just has a slightly stronger magnet if you're at all concerned about that. As you can see, there's a lot more aeration, which is good. You don't have to worry about like a hot air vent putting off heat onto your phone, but there's a lot of good movement there. This is, you can loosen it here to then like get in the process of removing this. I can't show you how to remove it because it actually is like there's an adhesive holding this to my dashboard. I have had other phone mounts in the past, and so it's kind of like corroded or like removed the finish on this area. So this is where I have my adhesive phone mounts, and this just holds the suction down to give it some extra security. So this guy is not going anywhere. As you can see, I'm shaking my car trying to remove this, but it holds it really, really well. So you have two really good phone mounts. Again, you're just wanting to kind of evaluate what your use is for it, how long you want it in your car, what car you're using it for. Otherwise, I think they're really good options. The make of it, I love that they're not like super shiny, like they're not going to show the fingerprints and everything. I think the build and make of each product is really well made. Really good options for a phone mount. I'd give both, either or both a shot.